Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1. I am your host with the most, Mark. Today we're at the glorious race of Austrian Grand Prix. And also, we've got some very interesting stuff for you tonight, guys. So there's a few updates, actually, to be fair, what's going to happen in tonight's race. I'll tell you more about the drivers and the constructors, how they plan out last week as well. So the Red Bull Ring, that's what it's called, will be for 2.688 miles with a 4.326 kilometres. We believe we will have 36 laps at the Red Bull Ring. There is 9 turns, smallest turns of the track itself, and also, but yeah, there's some good. There's only like 2 DRS zones. I think there's 3. I think this season, or this season, like 2018 game, where from the start line to like the end of the first curve. That's one of them, and then you got from turn 1 to turn 2. Now, before, there was like 10 turns. Now, the book that I've got, it says 9 turns, so if I got it wrong, I do apologise in any way, shape. So, I believe there should be 2 to 3 DRS zones. You got OMV Curve as the first turn. You got Remus is in the second turn. Then you also got Schlossgold. Schlossgold? Is that how you say? Just before turn 3. And a Rauch, or Rauch. Is that Rauch? I don't know. And then you got the Pirelli at turn 5. And then you got Worth Curve in T6, turn 6. I think that's Rauch in turn 7, I think. And then you got turn 8, and then the Red Bull Mobile at turn 9 as well. So good evening to everyone that's joining the session. I hope you enjoy it tonight. So yeah, just try and get themselves prepped up and ready to go. Good evening to Stephen. How you doing, mate? You alright? You alright, Sab? How you doing? Good day, mate. Is that how I always say? It says good morning, evening, Mark. I hope you're okay and well. We're gonna have a dry. Looks like it's gonna have a dry race tonight. Stephen says, alright, Sab. How was the Oz? So hopefully that will be interesting stuff. But looking at the driver situations. So Boy Better Know is in first with 25 points. Aaron J. Spencer's in second with 23 points. Craig's in third with 20 points. Mr. Skyseed, the champion from last season, is in fourth with 19 points. Fasconi is in fifth with 17 points. SJD is in sixth with 17 points. Captain Sif is in seventh with 15 points. Waving Tower is in eighth with 15. Waving Tower is in 8th with 15 points. Colin Jones is in 9th with 13 points. Tom 444 is in 10th with 12 points. Sir Spud's in 11th with 6 points. Mike is in 12th with 6 points. Lozak is in 13th, which I am watching now as he's the first person. And then Ben Jim is in 14th with 2 points. And Betrayer is in 15th with 2 points. Unfortunately, as one of the news has come through, Betrayer has dropped down to PF2 to see how, to get to help out with the PF2 league. So I wish him all the very best of luck in this season. So we're just going to watch Lozak doing his lapping now. Now I've seen some of the times around the Austrian track as well. He's coming up to the first corner now, passing OMV Curve now. So yeah, this is the second DRS, so there is 3 DRS zones, and I lost my voice then. 15 minutes 40 left on the qualifying so far. Trying to get a good exit here. 16.2 on the first sector. Trying to do another DRS zone. This is the part where it needs to get spot on around here. But yeah, Lozak's still trying to do his lapping now. He's still the first driver. I always do the first driver stuff. But yeah, seeing how it goes. See how it goes now. So, Lozak's coming up to the last sector now. He's coming up to the third sector now. And he's trying to do everything possible through this last few corners here. Passing turn 8. Coming up to the Red Bull Mobile. Oh, he's teasing us. He's teasing us. Yeah. Absolutely teasing us here. RJ Spence, I think he's doing his lapping. Yes, he's going to try and do his lapping now. Trying to see who has left the session. See who has tried to do everything possible. RJ Spence is the one that's going to try and do a lapping on the soft tyre. Now, Sab says good day, here till Saturday. It's mega as always. O. Stevens says nice, invalidate. I predict the whole grid tomorrow night in F3 map will be within 2 seconds. That'll be quite interesting stuff there. I think he might be right there, Stephen. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant from the Flying Scotsman of Waving Tail. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Absolutely insane. On the top. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant stuff from Benjamin. He's on the McLaren. Oh, brilliant! I can't stop saying, oh, this is absolutely insane stuff. Well done to all the 4 drivers at the moment. It's like a domino effect. And I could have lost my voice. Will there be a 5th? Oh, unbelievable stuff. Brilliant stuff. Oh, Stevens, absolutely. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant stuff from Tom 444. Oh, will you guys stop doing that? This is unbelievable stuff. What a lapse. What a lapse. What a start of this. And I nearly lost my voice because I can't stop shouting like this. Insane. In the membrane on that one. Mr. Sky did a 105.6 on the Sauber car in the Ultrasoft, so that's a good time. Top 444 as 444, sorry, a 105.9. Mike's done a 106.3. Aaron just did a 106.7. Boy Better Know's done a 106.8. But Benji's done an even quicker time on the soft tyre on the McLaren, so he's trying to do everything possible, and he's done that with his fast going in the lap with 107.3. Captain Stiff on the Red Bull Mobile. It must have invalidated his lap. It's got to be invalidated his lap. Oh no, he hasn't. So 106.8. I noticed sometimes when you go too far wide after turn 9, you do get invalidated. So this is a part where you need to get it spot on. And Captain Stiff done a 106 flat on the soft tyre, so he'll be the one to watch. Now, regarding the car allocations for this race tonight, maybe I should have said this at the start, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Now, obviously, Captain Stiff's in the Mercedes, Sir Spud's in the Ferrari. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant stuff from Sir Spud. I can't believe I didn't see it. I've been watching the screen, as in the results screen, not results screen, sorry, the tables, just to see like the allocations, and he just did that with a 105.4 on the Super Softs. That is a cracking lap from Sir Spud, as I was just saying about his time. Brilliant stuff. Red Bull, Colin J is in the Red Bull tonight. So he's still in the pits at the minute. Fascone is in the Force India. Williams has got Boy Better Know and Waving Tail. Renault's got Mike. Toro Rosso's got Tom 444 and SJD. And the Haas, Aaron J. Spence and Craig. McLaren is Benjamin and Betrayer, if he was still with us. And Sauber is Lozak and Mr. Sky Z. So Lozak's doing his lapping now. Try to see if SJD. Yeah, I'm going to watch SJD doing this lapping now. So just be interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane stuff here. So just seeing what happens now. And I've just been confirmed. Oh, one of the guys who just side by side. I think that might be Mr. Sky C. So SJD is doing everything possible. I've just been told from the weather crew. It's sounding like a DJ, like rap, and like I've been told from the weather crew, but no solid crew on that one. And hopefully they don't give us 21 seconds to go on that one. But SJD is trying everything possible on the soft toe with the Toro Rosso. So he needs to try and pull as quickly as possible. So looking at the table situations for SJD. Now I said SJD is in 6th at the minute with 17 points. So if he can get a good qualifying lap on the soft tyre, as long as he doesn't invalidate his lap here, 107.1. Considering he's in the Toro Rosso, that's not bad. Oh my god, that could have been nasty stuff there from SJD there. We've got yellow flags set us 1 and 2 and then back to 1. It's like 2-1, 2-1 on that one. But waving to the Flying Scotsman. He's moved up to 6th with a 106.4. So that's a good time on the Super Softs. In the Williams car as well. So that's a really good time as well. Considering himself and Boy Better Know, they're the ones that need to watch out for as well. Because they'll be trying to do everything possible to get the good times in as well. So what are your predictions, guys, if you're joining tonight? What are your predictions for tonight? Do you think there'll be a shock? Do you think there'll be... How many 2 in the beds, 3 in the beds, 4 in the beds will there be? You know. So you never know what to expect on that one. But Waving Tail still trying to do his lap. But Mike's doing his lapping now. I'm going to watch Tom 444 try and improve his time on the Ultra Softs in the Toro Rosso so far. So he's trying to do everything possible to try and do there. So Sab says he's going for Spud to win. Spud to win the race. So I would assume that would be Spud to win the race tonight. So still watching Tom 444 trying to improve his lap as quickly as possible. Now we're coming up to the 8-minute marker. Sab says to win, yes. Oh, Steven says Spud, Wave, Stiff, top 3 in any order. Spud, Wave, Stiff. That's not a bad shout, to be fair. But I could be wrong here, because you got Boy Better Knows on a form at the minute, and he's just at a 106.3 on the Ultra Softs. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left of the qualifying of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. He must invalidate his lap. He must invalidate his lap because he hasn't improved his time. So Mr. Scorsese going to try and do his lapping. The champion from last season, and I keep saying this every week now, and I bet some people are sick and tired of me saying it. He's the first ever driver ever in Invictus Racing League to win a title by not winning a race all season. He's always had was seconds and thirds, but he's never ever had a win at all. And he still hasn't got a win on Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. So would this be the race that the champion will try and improve on? Or would Boy Better Know, Aaron J. Spence and Craig, who are on top, or in the top 3 at the moment, in that corresponding order? Craig's not done his lapping yet, so it'll be interesting stuff. Steve says, going to have a little practice for tomorrow night. I'll watch the race later. Have a good one, guys. Okay, Stephen. Hopefully it'll be a cracker one tonight, so this will be a good one to watch and see what strategies that could happen. So yeah, I think the times... Oh, that could have been nasty for Mr. Scorsese. I think he'll probably have to... He's gone really wide on the last 2 corners there. So he's going to try and build up for another one soon on that one. But that is just absolutely insane in the membrane on that one. So Spud's trying to do his lapping. Now will he try and improve his time on 1 minute 5? He's got 10 seconds left to try. I think he's going to try and do another lapping. Oh, brilliant! What a lap from Sir Spud. It did a 104.6 on the Ultra Softs. And Craig, the original Flying Scotsman's moved up to 2nd with a 105.5. That is a brilliant time. He would have... I do apologise. He had the pole. And that would have been brilliant stuff. So Spud moved up there as well. So that was insane in the membrane on that one. I'm trying to think who else. Mr. Scorsese's going really slow there. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much on Fasconi's time. Still yellow flag sector 2, so I believe that... Oh no, that can't be Mr. Scorsese. So that's great time from the original Flying Scotsman. However, so Spud will be the one to watch. Will those tyres be absolutely wrecked by within those times? Now, the tyre wear situations here. Now, the tyre wear, I'm not 100% sure with it because I don't want to give out the wrong idea. But whoever's got the best setup for tyre management could last the Ultra Softs to last. Because I know this track is absolutely tyre dead as well. But Waving Tail doing his lap in now. He's moved up to 8th with a 106.1. He's improved his time, but still not enough. Colin Jay's doing his lap in now, so he's in a 9th in the league at the minute. So he needs to get that bounce back ability here. So he looks like he's doing a cracking lap at the minute. And Colin Jay is coming up to the past lap now. Oh, he's moved up to 3rd. Aaron J. Spencer's left the session. Hopefully he will bounce back as quickly as possible. SJD's retired from the session. Lozak on the super soft tyre at the moment. So, like I said, my predictions for Lozak this season was like the one that I saw during the pre-practice, the testing side. But he's not lived up to the expectations that I would expect him to do. Hopefully he will bounce back as quickly as possible. But obviously he's a newcomer to the Invictus Racing League and he will bounce back as long as he has a good time on it. And he has done a good time with the Sauber car with a 106 flat on the Super Soft. So that's a good time. Very, very good time. I'm going to go with Boy Better Now because he did a 106.3. Look at the times. Forget Sir Spud's time. I said forget Sir Spud's time. You would have had 8 tenths between 2nd and 13th. Obviously minus SJD's time, and Sir Spud's time. But that is 8 tenths. 8 tenths from 2nd to 13th. That is absolutely insane stuff. What do you do in this situation here? But looking at it from Boy Better Know's point of view, can he do it if he beats and cues it? He's done a 106.3. I think that was his old time. So he's doing his lap in now. So I'm going to watch it from his TV camera point of view. 2 minutes 47 left of the qualifying. 2 minutes 47 left of the qualifying. Oh, the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. Anything could happen tonight. Anything could happen. So I'm just going to try and make sure that this is going to get spot on here. So 2 minutes 30 left. 2 minutes 30 left. Oh, this is stuff. Good evening to everyone that's joining the session now. So, if you've got any comments, Lozak has retired from the session. So, still watching it from everyone's point of view here. Oh, he's gone wide! Oh, but that doesn't compromise too much. That may lose his momentum through turns 7. Coming up to turn 8 now. This is the part where Mr. Sky C has lost it completely. Yeah, he's going to do another lap in, I think. Yeah, he's going to do a proper lap in now. I'm trying to see if anyone else is out. Mr. Sky C, he was 500ths slower. He's 500 slower on his time as well. So 1 minute 40 left. 1 minute 40 left of the qualifying. Who could change? Now, good evening to everyone that's joined the session. If you've got any comments, if you want to follow, subscribe now, as I'm now a Twitch affiliate now, that'll be fantastic and it would help me so much, not only for myself but for Invictus Racing Leagues as well. So Mr. Sky C doing everything possible, the champion trying to do everything he can on his lap on the Ultra Softs. He's not going to have a quick time, so you've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left of the qualifying. This is absolutely insane stuff. I'm going to watch Mike, see if he can try and improve his time. I don't think anyone's going to try and beat Sir Spud's time. If they do, I will be absolutely gobsmacked. I will be absolutely gobsmacked. I will be absolutely gobsmacked. And I can't stop saying it. Fasconi did I think Boy Better Know's moved up to 10th with a 106 flat. Here it is, guys. Time is up. The time is up of the qualifying of the Invictus Racing League. Performance League 1. We've got a few drivers. Aaron James moved up to second. No, I take that back. Colin James moved up to second. Now, so that's a cracking time. But what can Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, what can he do on the last few corners? He's on turn 8 now. And then coming up to turn 9 of the Red Bull Mobile. Now, here we go. Here we go. What can he improve? His time? No, he can't improve his time. Can Aaron J. Spence? He's 500s quicker. 500 quicker. But he needs 4/10 to beat his good mate off track of Colin J. What will he do it? He's got to try and do it. No. He's improved, but he's not done enough. Benjamin. Can Benjamin do it? Oh, he's moved on to 7th. What a qualifying stuff, ladies and gentlemen. That was a manic start. I couldn't stop saying, oh my God, brilliant. Absolutely insane stuff here. Well done to Sir Spud. That was a cracking lap on the Ferrari type. If you don't know what the Performance League is, this is a performance type car, not equal type cars. If you're wondering what this is as well. So just waiting for the guys to get them. Here are your short qualifying for the Austrian Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. You got Sir Spud in first, Colin James in second, Captain Stiff in third. He's just poled it in third. That's a cracking time. Aaron J. Spencer's in fourth, Craig's in fifth, Mr. Skycy is in sixth, Benjamin's in seventh, Tom 444 is in eighth, Mike is in ninth, Waving Tail the Flying Scotsman is in 10th, Lozak is in 11th, Boy Better Know is in 12th, Fashko in 13th, SJD is in 14th place. And what a qualifying. Here we go. This is absolutely insane stuff. And I can't wait for it. I didn't realise Captain Stiff just got into the top 3 by the skin of their teeth. And fair play to him on that one. So just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up. Oh. Doesn't help when your throat is killing afterwards. So, I've been told by the weather crew it's going to be a dry race, but looking at it, it's like overcast dry. So I don't know if we're going to have a cheeky rain during this race, but I doubt it very much because it's definitely going to be a dry race as well. If you've got any questions, queries, send them in, and we'll try and do everything possible to do that as well. So, sorry about that. Sab's just, I couldn't see the comments. That's why I had to look at it again. Sab said that if it all goes to plan, Spud should win the race. If he doesn't win the race tonight, there's something going on. I will be honest. Because he's got the fastest car. Another Merc is the fastest car. So you probably think Captain Stiff and Sir Spud should be, and you should guaranteed a top 2 place. But don't get me wrong, some of the guys here, they will try and do everything possible to stop the faster people, well, the faster cars, to try and build as quickly as possible. But looking at it now, everyone's all built up and ready to go. So Sab says I've probably jinxed him now, lol. Nah, this is my turn for saying Spud should win the race with Captain Stiff in the top 2. Now, if I said that, that's a commentator's curse. So we'll just go with the formation lap now. Now, what I always do in the formation lap, I always check the bottom half first to see what tyre wear they're going to have. Because everyone except for Captain Stiff have all gone for the everyone's gone for the ultra softs, but the Captain Stiff's only one in the top half who's had a super soft tyre. Lozak and SJD gone for the soft tyre, so they're going to try and go long on this track as well. But yeah, I do apologise if you hear any background noise as well. So Fasco's in the super softs, and Boy Better Know is going for the ultra, so he's wanting to try and get ahead. Get ahead of Lozak as quickly as possible. Now, like I said, this could be the one where Sir Spud could win the race tonight. But Sir Spud, to be fair, Sir Spud did have a DNF last week, but he's in 11th at the minute with 6 position. 6 points, not 6 position. 11th place with 6 points. He has won the F3 League last season. He's been dying to get this Performance League 1 title, well, the Performance League title for many seasons now. And he had 2 opportunities to do it. So, could this be the year? It's going to be a big ask because Boy Better Know, Aaron Spence, Craig will be the ones to watch, as well as Mr. Scorsese, the champion from last season, to see if they can bounce back, if they can try and build that momentum up. The cars are all set and going to go on to the starting grids now. If they could get a better start, this will be the fastest point of the OMV curve. I don't know if that's how you say it, guys, but I do apologise if I get it a tad wrong. I'll have to wait and see. But looking at it now, all the cars should be intact and they're all set and ready to go. Here we go. Yellow flag set to 3. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go! Oh, good start. There's a great start from the Sauber of Mr. Scorsese. Oh, we have a 3. We have a 3 to bed. Oh, that could have been nasty. Oh, no. That was... Boy Better Know has left the session. We might have a 3. 2 in the beds. 2 in the beds. Absolutely insane stuff. I do apologise, guys. I forgot to say this at the start of the race. There was a minute's silence in respect of Charlie Whiting in the real F1 League. Oh! So, and everyone should be wearing the black helmets as agreed throughout this week on the Invictus Racing League. Aaron Smith moves up to 5th. So Spud's dropped down to 6th. He's dropped down to 6th. Mr. Scorsese's had a massive start there. I do apologise if you've got any comments in, but there's so much battles. 2 in the beds. 2 in the beds. The comments are not coming in. Sorry. Oh my God. Craig's moved to 7th now. He was in, I believe... Oh, that was just insane stuff here. But Aaron Spence doing everything possible. Oh, Captain Steve side by side. We have a 2. We have a 2 in the bed, and he has moved with ease on that one. A great move from Captain Stiff. Now, oh my God, Mike. Oh, I thought that was going to be close. Captain Stiff moves back up to 3rd. Waving tail. Oh, who was that? Side by side, Craig against the Spud. Oh, he's... That could have been... Not saying of that move there, but Sir Spud was just jumping. That's why I was like, I don't know. Good evening to Tej. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're okay and well. Craig's been up to 6th. So something must have happened there. Colin James trying to close in on Mr. Scorsese for 1st here. This will be an absolute belter. Here. Carrot Soup. You're all right, Carrot Soup. Hope you're going well. Captain Soups are the fastest up at 108.9. Carrot Soup said, go on, Tom. With a smiley face on that one. So here we go. So Spud doing everything he can. There's quite a few battles here going on left, right, centre. But I'd like to see what actually happened from a few of that points here. But I'm trying to think of who's closest. Lozak. Oh, what a move! What a move from Lozak. Brilliant stuff. But they're still going side by side. We could have another 2 in the bed. Oh, at turn 4. Sorry, turn 3. I'm useless with the turn numbers. But Waventown, the Flying Scotsman, moves up to 8th. What a move. But Mike may do a double over Lozak. Oh, this could be a brilliant stuff. But I really want to get back to the top 2 at the minute. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the top 2 at the moment because Colin J, just watching it from his point of view. Now, Tej the stiff looking well on the supers. He is actually, to be fair, Tej, aka Tom, he is doing really well on the supers. But this will be interesting stuff. But I want to try and get back to another DRS. Will he have a chance? Tom 444 has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Mike might have a chance to try and catch up to Loza. Oh, he's going for the inside! Oh, what a move! But it might not be done. Mr. Scott seems just like bounce back ability here. He has got the DRS. Both of them side by side with the 2-minute bets. Brilliant stuff. Absolute. Oh, that could have been nasty there, but he's hold on there. What a move from Mr. Scorsese. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely belter. Absolute belter. Mike, what can he do? It was closer to SJD. We have the SJD train here, but I want to try and get back on to the top of it. Carrot Soup says, Tom, what is he playing at? I don't know, mate. I haven't got the foggiest. So Spud try closing on Craig. Oh, he had a little bit of a hiccup on the Red Bull mobile turn on turn 9. Here we go. He might have a good chance. I just saw the Red Bull there. Try and close in on Mr. Scorsese for another chance here. This will be another bounce back ability here of Colin J. Trying to close it. Mr. Scorsese go for the inside now. Oh, Mr. Scorsese trying to hold on. But Colin J will have the advantage here. We will have the DRS. He will have the DRS. Should have the DRS. Oh, two in the bed. Two in the bed on turn 3. Oh my god, that could have been nasty stuff. But I just saw Tom 444 just at the background there, holding on for 4. Still trying to get on to 3rd. But Mr. Scorsese, as you just seen there, absolutely insane. Mike's moved up. Oh, something must have happened there between Lozak. He got off track there. So it'd be interesting to see what has gone on there. But Mike has moved up to 9th. Lozak's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Aaron J. Spence. Oh my god, we've got we've got about 8 cars. No, 7 cars, sorry. So Spud's got the fastest lap of 108.7. He's having a quick glance, as you've just seen there. Trying to get past Craig, the original. Oh, who was that? Was that Tom 444? Yes, it was. It was Tom 444 trying to go wide there. A 7-car battle. Lozak's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Insane stuff here. If you just commented, guys, sorry, I do not know what you said. Tom 444 trying to do it on the 4. Trying to go on the inside. Colin J. Oh, Captain Stiff could have been. Captain Stiff. As you can see, side by side. Oh, I love this helicopter view. Look at Tom 444 and Captain Stiff side by side. Still side by side. What fair play. Oh, fair play to these two. And they're still going. They're still going. Brilliant stuff. But look at Aaron J. Spence. He wants to join in the party. He wants to try and do a 3 in a bed. There's been, Tom 444 going wide there. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much with the penalties. It's the Tom 444 train here now. 5 cars, but trying to battle it out for the top half here. Or the top, for 3rd place here. So, quite a few DRSs. Tom 444 would be a sitting duck here. Scorsese over defending, needs to stick to his line. Oh, who is that? Oh, so Spud. Oh, that could have been nasty there. Sam says, I'm going to stop predicting winners. I'll keep jinxing them. Ah, don't be silly, mate. Do not be silly on that one. So, interesting stuff here. Right, the tyre wear around here is absolutely shocking. So, with the Ultras, I wouldn't be surprised if it lasts up to lap 10. I wouldn't be surprised. But anything higher than that, their tyres must be absolutely killing. And that's not including the qualifying. Aaron J. Spence. Aaron J. Spence will have a chance to try and get on to Tom 444 on 4th place. Oh, he's have a chance. Oh, he didn't want to risk it for a biscuit there. But here we go. He might have another opportunity. Aaron J. Spence trying to get into the top top 4 as quickly as possible. He's going on the inside moment now. He might have a chance here. Oh, side by side. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move from Aaron J. Spence. Brilliant stuff. So Ted says, don't pick me for tomorrow, Al. And Saab was absolutely laughing his head off. But, oh my God, what a move! 2 in a bed again. I have lost count of how many 2 in a bed moments here. But Aaron J. Spence still side by side with top 4. Oh, that could have been... Oh, Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, doing everything he can to try and close in Aaron J. Spence, who made a mistake and trying to keep in touch with Tom 4. But Sir Spud... Where's the Spud? 2! Oh, that looked like he was right close there. Watching it from the Spud's point of view. Will we see a good exit from everyone? Everyone's all had a DRS except for Aaron J. Spence. Oh, sorry, Tom 4. Aaron J. Spence and Sir Spud have got a 3-second time penalty on multiple warnings here. 4-car battle here, an absolute belter. But Aaron J. Spence, we might have a 3. Whoa, it could have been a 3. But what was? Oh, Craig. Oh, Craig, he thought he had the chance there. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. Mike's moved up to 9th. Something must happen between himself and SJD. But Craig will be thinking, Lozak's got another 3-second time penalty. He needs to calm down with the penalties. If he gets about another 2 lots of those 3-second time penalties, he will have a DSQ straight after this race. So he's got to be very, very careful. Obviously, he's got a massive gap now. But Sir Spud might have a chance here to try on Aaron J. Spence. So here we go here, Aaron J. Spence. We'll have an opportunity here to try and close in. Oh, Aaron J. Spence, side by side, 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Tom 4 got a bit wide there, but Aaron J. Spence. Oh, absolutely insane stuff here. If you just commented again, I do apologise. Oh my God, so Spud moved on to 3rd. But Craig wants to join the battle here, and he might have a chance here with Aaron J. Spence. But top 4 2 in a beds again. Lozak's got the fastest lap over 108.7. Tom thought he might have a chance here. This is a brilliant 4-car battle for 4th place. Absolutely insane stuff. Ted says someone breath test Craig, dearie me. But oh, what's happened there? Mr. Sky Six dropped down. Captain Sif moves up to 1st. But Craig's moved side by side with the 2 Ass cars. And what a move! Brilliant! Absolute. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Toro Rosso. That was the Tom 4. Something must have happened. Something must have happened on Tom 444's car. He went absolutely wide there. But some of the cars... Oh! SJD will have a chance here. Oh, Mike, this is an absolute belter of a race. And I absolutely love it every single minute of it. But what a move! Brilliant! All up, locks the brakes there. But SJD holds on for 7th place. Himself and Mike are having a ding-dong bell with Fasconi joining the party here. Lozak, he needs to calm down. That's 4 lots of 3-second time penalties he's had. Another one, and he will have a DSQ. So he's got to be careful here now. He's got 25 laps, which 25 laps of not getting a corner cut penalty or multiple warning penalty. Would be very lucky. Would be very, very lucky here. But some of the guys here who are on the ultras still going on. Tom 444 always going. He's going like side by side there. Absolutely insane stuff. And Mike Fasconi wants to join the party here, but he's gone a little bit wide there. He's not using his DRS. I don't know why. He needs to try and catch up to his teammate of Mike for 8th place, respectively. Oh, Mike's really struggling with the car. He did say to me earlier that he's set up might be good around here, but his tyre wear must be absolutely killing at the minute. Lozak's done the fastest lap of 108.6, that's a good lap. Fasconi moves up to 8th, which I think that's wiseable, to be fair, because Fasconi will be going long on the super softs. So that is understandable, but Fasconi wants to try and catch. Oh, lucky the brakes! Oh, he's on the gravel. So it's like to me, to you, to me, to you on that one. So Mike's moved up. Fasconi drops right down to 10th, but he wants to join SJD. Tom 444's dropped down again. He's making a mistake. And because of that, his tyre wear must be oh no, his tyre wear. Oh! Has his tyre... Yes, he's lost. Oh, who was that? He's lost the... His tyre's burst. What? I am completely lost now. I don't know what's happening. So I'm just trying to see what's happening on those times coming up now. So, interesting stuff here. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely insane stuff. Yellow flag set to 3. Benjamin's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here now. Fasconi's to the 1.1. Lozak will have a DSQ at the end of this race. He has had at least 3 seconds worth of penalty, so that's 15 seconds. So he will have a DSQ. Regardless of what position he finishes, he will have a DSQ at the end of the race. So Mr. Skycy, the champion, trying to close in on Fasconi, who's really struggling on the super softs at the moment. The guys who are on the ultras, I did say lap 10. I said I wouldn't be surprised if it goes after lap 10. Wavingtail's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. Mr. Skycy closing in on Fasconi. Fasconi's on struggling super soft tyre. Colin Jones done a fastest lap of 108.4. So he's doing everything possible as well. So quite interesting stuff here. So oh, thank you very much, Carrot Soup. Much appreciated, mate. I do appreciate that. Thank you. You sent me 5 bits on the Twitch stream. So thank you very much for that. I really, really do appreciate that. Fasconi trying to do everything he can, but he lost out to Mr. Scorsese, who's on the fresher soft tyres at the moment here. SJD catching up to Wavingtail, the Flying Scotsman here. SJD in the Rick Ansley team for this season. He's never going to give up. That's his motto on here. So that's what's going to happen here. But yeah, thank you very much for the bits on Carrot Soup. Much appreciated, mate. Cheer. Thank you very much for that. We might have a 3-car battle here for the 3rd place here. So, watching it from Spud pits. So Spud has pitted, so he will go on the softs and he will go to the end of the race. Carrot Soup says no problem. I do appreciate that, mate. Thank you. So Spud's trying to do everything he can. Bits. Oh, SGD side by side on turn 2. Oh, a little bit of contact between them. Oh my God, we might have a 3. We might have a 3. Please, please, let's have a 3. Oh, come on. We were going to have a 3 in a bed here. Oh, who's that? SGD holding on 14 laps soft tyres. CoinJ's on the fresher super softs. Side by side, oh my God. Tom 444 has got the fastest lap of a 108.2. As you can see, side by side, Colin J and SJD. Sorry, Colin J. Oh, I do apologise. I do apologise. I am useless. Oh no, it was SJD and Colin J. I do apologise. I don't even know what I'm saying next. But Colin J might have a run in here on SJD for 2nd place, so he might have a chance here. Wavingtail will pit. 15 laps on the Ultra Softs. That's cracking time. Oh, Mr. Colin J went through that first corner. That might get a warning there. Probably. So, Mr. Colin J trying to go side by side. Aaron J Spence. Side by side with a 2 in the bed. 2 in the bed. Colin J moves on to 2nd. I just missed that. Aaron J Spence side by side with a 2 in the bed on turn 2. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Lozak has got 6 lots of penalties of the 3 seconds worth of penalties. So he will have a DSQ. So anyone that's underneath him will move up 1. So at the moment, Mike would have the last point if it stays like this. That's if it stays like this. Fascone is really struggling on the super soft tyre at the moment here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the super soft guys pit now for the soft tyres to the end of the race. But they need to try and think of it quick because Spud really going at the back of Fascone. Side by side here. Oh, that could be nasty business here, but Fascone is, oh, that's side by side turn 9. Lozak's retired. Oh, it's crashed. Lozak's crashed. So Spud moves on to 6 because I was watching to find out where Lozak happened. He has crashed of this Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. So this will be interesting stuff here. So Fascone will be trying to catch up to Spud, but however Spud is on the fresher soft tyres at the moment here, but there's a little bit of a battle here because Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, looks like has left the session. So Craig's on the 4 laps worth of the soft tyre, so we'll probably go down to the end of the race. Tom 444 has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. I can't remember how many penalties he's had now, so it'd be interesting to see what he might. I don't know if he's got 2 lots or 3 lots. I can't remember, but I know for a fact he's definitely got penalty. Pascal's could try or did go for the defensive. Always go for the pits. I wouldn't be surprised. So Craig moves up to 7th now. Captain Stiff pits. So Spud's done the fastest lap of 107.4. So that's a good lap. But where's Captain Stiff? So Spud, RJ Spence, Captain Stiff. Oh, this is a good battle here. This might be a good battle here. So, the driver situations as it stands. Boy better know who was the leader of the Drivers' Championship before tonight's race. He's in 13th place at the moment, so he's having a torrid time at the moment. Hopefully he'll try and bounce back to get at least a point tonight, but he'll be very, 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 very lucky. They need a safety car. Need the safety car as quickly as possible. But so Spud has got a chance to try and close in on Aaron J. Spence for 5th place. We're on the halfway marker. The halfway marker of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. And I hope you're enjoying the race, guys. That'll be fantastic. If you want to subscribe on the Twitch channel of mine, that'll be fantastic. SJD's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh no! Has SJD retired? I am speechless. So Spud's going side by side with Aaron J. Spence, but so Spud has moved up quickly before the corner there. If you just commented, guys, I do apologise. Can you do that again? Aaron J. Spence try to get to Spud as quickly as possible here. So he's the only closest battle. And Mr. Skyseer and Captain Stiff, I've got another ding-dong battle here. So, interesting stuff here. This could be interesting stuff here because Colin J, if he can hold on for the first. I don't know why the comments are not coming in. But yeah, trying to do everything possible here for, well, Aaron J. Spence will do everything possible. Well, Captain Stiff's going to go side by side with the champion on turn 1 at OMK curve, OMG, I was going to say OMG. I will say, oh my God, next in a minute because he might have a chance here. Captain Stiff, side by side. Brilliant stuff. Oh, look at him. So he will have the DRS. The Merc will have the DRS. So this will be a chance. But what can what can Mr. Skyseer do? He's on the racing line. Captain Stiff going for the inside. Oh! That could have been nasty stuff there. But fair play to Captain Stiff. Holding on for second. And he has done. He's done it with me. No, Mr. Skyseer. Side by side with the 2 drivers. brilliant stuff, but Mr. Scorsese had to drop off there, so he had to forfeit that for third place. Mistakenly here. So, Captain Stiff moves up to second, so that's a great drive from him. Captain Stiff, if he wins the race, we will not have a record of having individual winners this season. So, if he does win the race, he will break the record. Wavy Tail's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Because Captain Stiff has already won the race. Tej says Colin J will be 2 stopping Mark. I would guaranteed on that one. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised on that. So Captain Stiff at the moment would win the unless Colin J goes all the way, which I very much doubt it. So it's a spud, as you can see. Captain Stiff's not pulling away from Mr. Scorsese, as you can see, but he might have a chance here. But as you can see, 3 cars battling out for second place of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1 tonight. But yeah, how's things, Tom? I hope you're going well. What are your chances of tomorrow? Yeah, Tej says he's not doing 26 laps on supers. I know that, super softs. I know that, but I'm just saying it's never going to happen. So Spud, try and close in on Mr. Scorsese. A beautiful helicopter view. This is what they need to do as quickly as Tej says top 6, I hope. So Spud's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Tom. Side by side tournament! Brilliant! Oh, that could have been a little bit of contact between Mr. Scorsese, but Mr. Scorsese's got a chance here. He's pulled away, and what a pull away there. Brilliant stuff. Tom Force got another penalty. Oh, side by side. Might have a good exit here. Mr. Scorsese is doing everything possible to stay in the top 3 as quickly as possible. Oh, 2 side by side. Brilliant stuff. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. But fair play to these 2 drivers. Tej says top 6, I hope. Solid Williams result tomorrow, I hope. What do you think? It's going to be interesting stuff, depending on how you against McLaren's tomorrow night. So it could be interesting stuff, depending on how you deal with the McLaren team. If you do well, if Captain Stiff does well tonight, it'll be a massive boost. So it'll be good, interesting stuff here. But SJD's pulling away from 10th place now. So well, it's all a bit spread out now, to be fair. Like I said, waving tail, Captain Stiff would definitely win the race as long as he doesn't make a mistake during this stint. 13 laps more on the softs. I reckon about 22 to 24 laps on the soft tyre. That's quite enough for the softs to last, as long as you can keep it maintained as well. But I think Boy Better Now did leave the session, so I do apologise if I missed that. That's what I was saying. Boy Better Now has got the chance to try and get into 10th, but if he's got disconnected, so he will leave the session already. Well, he's already left the session already. But regarding the table situation, RJ Spence, 15, 12, 10, 8, 7, 8, 6, sorry, 6, yeah, 6 points. So RJ Spence would have 29 points. RJ Spence will have 29 points. Craig will be on 25 points. Oh, RJ Spence trying to get past as quickly as possible. Steve says, I have to try and keep clear of Steel B at the start, then see what happens from there. It could be. We're going to have to wait and see what happens on the F3 League. We're not only live tonight on the Invictus Racing League channels, there is also the Performance League 2, which is live and exclusive as at the same time as what I'm doing now, with Ghost Recon doing the stream for the Performance League 2 tonight. So thank you very much for that, mate, if you are doing it tonight. I did say he was doing it last week, and I didn't know until at the end of the race he didn't do it in the stream. So hopefully he has done it tonight, and will be a massive boost there. But We not only do the Performance League on the Tuesday nights, we always do the No Assist League on the Monday nights, and we also, Captain Stiff's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. This will be a ding-dong battle between Captain Stiff and Sir Spud for the top 2 finishes. But also, we've got the equal leagues tomorrow night. We've got the F1, F2 and F3. I do the F3 league tomorrow night. Energy Dan does the F2 league, and F1 Mr. P and Liam Bailey does the F1 league there. Oh, Stephen says, hope my teammate is racing. We need maximum points. Definitely, mate. This is just need way for my top 3. Ooh. Oh, Stephen, I wonder what the odds you would have had for Waving Tail to try and get into the top half. It's going to be tough because Colin Jace just got out ahead of Waving Tail. So I doubt that very much, unless he pulls a miracle. 9 more laps on the Super Softs. He has done well last week to do a 1-stop with 20 laps of the softs around Japan. So that was insane in the membrane stuff. But yeah, if you want to subscribe, guys, if you want to follow me as well, I'd like to say a massive thank you again to Carrot Soup again for adding some bits. If you don't know what it is, just check the Twitch stuff. But that's just absolutely insane stuff. But thank you very much appreciated, mate. But yeah, so Spud doing everything he can to try and close in. He's the closest battle we've got so far in this race. We're on lap 26 or 36. Here's a question for you guys in the comments box. Do you think Sir Spud would beat Captain Stiff for first place? Do you think it's going to be right down to the wire with 10 laps remaining? To me, I would say no, because of the way Sir Spud's got 3 laps older on the soft tyres compared to Captain Stiff. So Captain Stiff would have an advantage here to try and pull away as quickly as possible. So Sir Spud, try and do everything you can. Captain Stiff holding on there. Oh, brilliant stuff here. Captain Stiff still holding on for first. He's still holding on. Waving Tail's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Oh, Steven says Spud is going to do him. Oh, that could have been the 2 in the bed again. I've had so many 2 in the beds. Ugh. It's just exhausting stuff here. Absolutely insane stuff. But so Spud doing everything he can to try and close in on Captain Stiff for first place. I do apologise if you hear any background noise. I'll try and minimise that as quickly as possible. So here we go. So Spud doing everything he can to try and close in on Captain Stiff. I think Sir Spud has got a 3-second time penalty. As far as I can remember, he has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Steven says, in general, Spud is the quicker driver out of the truck. He is, but if you compare the tyre wear situations near the end of the race, he will get done near the end, because Captain Stiff has got 3 laps less on the soft tyres compared to Sir Spud. So it'll be interesting stuff. Out of the 2, to be fair. But could be wrong. But Sir Spud slowly trying to get into first. Plus time points as well in Stiff's favour. Yeah. So Sir Spud needs to try and get past as quickly as possible. Colin J moves up side by side with the original five Scotsman, holding on for 4th, 5th, but he might lose his out. Craig's trying to get the slipstream. Try and go side by side. Oh, a little bit of contact there, but Craig's holding on. But brilliant stuff. But Colin J might have the advantage here because he is on the quicker tyre at the moment. So Spud's got another penalty. So as far as I know, he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties. It's going to be a massive. He needs to stop getting those penalties because he will drop down to 3rd. If he gets another one, that's it. But Sir Spud trying to close in on Captain Stiff for first place at the moment, and he might have a chance here. Side by side with the 2 in the bed. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. But But just, oh, bloody hell. Captain Stiff got the DRS. He's got the DRS. But Captain Stiff might have it side by side. Two in the bed. No, no, no. Oh, he might lose that here. But however, he has got the advantage here, Captain Stiff, because he has got 6 seconds worth of penalties, at least, to Spud. So this is a chance now. Another one that I might have to have a look at. Do you think Colin J will try and close in on Mr. Sky Z for 3rd place? Do you think that could be the opportunity? Because he is on the quicker tyre at the moment here. Oh, Stephen says Stiff's to lose now. Yeah, top 444 has got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Oh, Stephen says Stiff just needs to stick to him. He just needs to do that. But can Colin J try to get into the top 3? Top 3? Might have a chance here, top 3. If you can keep that momentum going, but it's his tyre where he needs to watch out for. Oh, side by side, the two good mates off track. Will there be good mates on track? And they've done it. What a move. But, oh, Spuds, Captain Stiff. Calling over Drake Aaron. Yeah, he has. But Spud and Captain Stiff side by side. Oh, contact. A little bit of wheel banging there from the top 2 drivers. They will lose the momentum from Sir Spud's car. They will need to try and get back as quickly as possible. At this rate, Colin J will probably get into the top 3 at the moment here. So he will have the opportunity here. Absolutely insane stuff here. So Colin J on the last ditch might have a chance here to get into the top 3 of the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1 tonight. Colin J, look at that. Try closing on the champion of the top 3 at the moment here. He's got the DRS. He's got momentum here now. He's got the DRS. He should have the opportunity here to try and get past Mr. Scorsese. If he doesn't do it, he might have to do it on the main straight after turn 2. Side by side. 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant. Oh, no, he hasn't. Not brilliant. Oh, that could have been insane in the membrane on that one. But Colin J will lose that momentum now. He was trying to get past Mr. Scorsese as quickly as possible. But Sir Spud, as you can see, he's got less fuel at the moment here, so he needs to try and keep that momentum going. So he will lose out pretty much on the time. But Captain Stiff would, this is a massive, massive boost for Captain Stiff. Oh, Steven says, brilliant! Oh, not brilliant! Quality mark, thank you. I don't know what to say next, but can Colin J, this is an absolute opportunity of a lifetime here for Colin J to get into the top 3 tonight in the Invictus Racing League Performance League 1. Needs to do it within the next few laps. Oh, he can't do it. Will he B&Q it? No, he won't, because he got 3-second time belt for multiple warnings. He needs to get past Mr. Scorsese as quickly as possible. Captain Stiff, try and hold on for first. This is a ding-dong battle for... We've got 2 lots of battles. Well, we would have had 2 lots of battles, but Colin J trying to close in on Mr. Scorsese for 3rd place. So Spud trying to close in on Captain Stiff for 1st place at the moment here. If Sir Spud gets another penalty, he will drop down to 3rd. Ooh, no, he will drop down to 4th if it stays like this. So he's got to be very careful. He's got to be very, 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 very careful on that one. So, but Colin J will have this is the opportunity now to get a podium stuff. He needs to get something to get past Mr. Scorsese, the defender. So Spud moves up to 1st. Oh, side by side. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant from the top 2. I'll tell you what, these two are having a ding-dong battle. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But where's Colin J? Colin J's got another 2 in a bed. Please tell me, don't do another brilliant stuff. Oh, he's done a brilliant, brilliant move. Oh, he's moved up to 3rd now. But however, he has got a time penalty as well, so he needs to pull away as quickly as possible. So, situation as it goes. Lozak had a DNF earlier in the race, but he would have had a DSQ because he has had 6 lots of penalties during the race before he had the DNF. So Craig might have a chance of closing on average space, but watching these two having a massive ding-dong battle here, will Captain Stiff would hold on. Captain Stiff would definitely hold on. Sab says Super Bowl first. Shame penalties will play a bigger part in the result. I do agree, mate. But however, the penalties would be fair because I could corner cut loads of those corners there, and I could have still won the race. And if that's fair and stuff, but no. So Spud's trying everything. He's on that 19 laps of the soft tyre. Needs to try and do something to get back into this. But he doesn't want to get another penalty because he will drop down. He will drop down to 4th and be out of the podium stuff. So he's got to be very careful. I know Colin J's got a 3-second time penalty, so that might be the safe stuff for him. But he will have to be careful. Craig's moved up to 5th. Oh, brilliant! Oh, Steven says penalties around here are savage. But Craig, what a brilliant drive. Brilliant move from Craig on there. The original Flying Scotsman. Absolutely insane stuff here. And I'll tell you what, these two, without Boy Better Know, these two, Craig would be ahead. No. Yes, he would be ahead in the Drivers' Championship. No. I don't even know. So Spud, side by side. No. Aaron just plays. Craig holding on for 5th at the moment here. SJD will have a chance here on Mike for 8th place, respectively here. Mike's trying to go for the defensive move here. Here we go. What can he do? He's accusing. Oh, that could have been whatever on that one. So that could be a massive move there. But again, we've got about 4 lots of battles here. But SJD side by side with a 2 in a bed, locks up his brakes. Mike does not want to give up there. And SJD doesn't give up there. But Fastconi moves up to 10th. Oh, side by side with a 2 in a bed. Brilliant stuff. But Mike, oh, brilliant. Tom 444 has got another penalty. He needs to watch out. I think that's his 4th lot of penalties, maybe 4th, 5th lot of penalties. But that's insane stuff there. But Fastconi trying to hold on for 11th there, just at the background there, as in earlier on in the main straight. SJD trying to do everything possible, but Spud, we're on the final lap. The final lap of this race. Captain Stiff's pulling away now. He doesn't want to get any more penalties. He doesn't know so Spud's got no fuel left. Same with Captain Stiff. Bye. SJD moves up to 8th. Oh, brilliant move. Brilliant. But Benji might have a chance here. Benji might have a chance to try and close in on Fastconi. But Mike might have a chance. Oh, could have been. SJD goes wide, but Mike moves up. Captain Stiff, what a drive. What a way to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Fantastic drive from Captain Stiff. And he goes massively boost on the drivers' constructors as well. Colin J finishes 3rd, but where's Mrs. Scorsese? Oh, it could have been close there. So we've got Captain Stiff, Spud and Colin J. Sab says great win, Stiff. Craig 5th, good drive from him, to be fair. Aaron J. Spencer, another good drive from him, to be fair. But Benji might have a chance here to try and sneak into the top 10. Oh, we might have a... It's do or die here. Oh, the side by no side by side, but there could have been a side by side chance. Oh, Pascal moves up. Waverton holds on for 10th, just. He holds on for 10th, just, in this race. And Tom 44 will be finishing the race of the Invictus Race League, Performance League 1. Oh, Stephen says good race. I'll tell you what, mate, you are not half right there. You are spot on there. What a drive from Captain Stiff. What a recovery drive from Sir Spud and Colin J with that immense last tyre battle, as in with the faster tyre of the Ultrasofts. Absolutely insane stuff here. So great stuff here for the guys to try and get themselves boosting the drivers' championship as things stand. So Captain Stiff would have 15 points. He would have 30 points as we speak tonight's race. Here are your race qualification for the Austrian Grand Prix. Captain Stiff is in first, Sir Spud is in second, Colin J is in third, Mr. Skyzy is in fourth, Craig's in fifth, Aaron J. Spencer's in sixth, Mike's in seventh, Fasconi in eighth, SJD is in ninth, Wavington in 10th, Benjamin 11th, Tom 444 in 12th, Boy Better Know and Lozak have both of them had DNFs as well. And I always do the last bit of the penalties, so in case the stewards need to have a look at as well. So I will be inviting Captain Stiff, Sir Spud and Colin J on their top 3 finishes for tonight's race. And then I'll be talking to them about their next race, which is Canada. For the guys who are in the commentary box, I keep saying commentary box. For the guys who are in the comments box, can you please make sure that you are, if you want any questions to the guys, please do so. I will try and get them in as quickly as possible. So Captain Stiff, Sir Spud and Colin J. So Stephen says, ask Stiff what tyres he used in the race. Just try and invite the guys in as quickly as possible. So I'm just getting Colin J in. Why is this doing this now? So just inviting the guys in now, so if you bear with me a sec. So it's just going to wait for Sir Spud and Colin J to join in the top 3 positions. So yeah, yeah, we got. I think we got the 3, haven't we? Oh, just bear with me a sec, guys. Cool. Right, I'll just wait for the guys to there. So, before we start, guys, can you make sure you got your allow voices to be shared on the party settings, please?
Yep. Just done it.
Colin, have you done yours? Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I've.
Nice one. So, Stiff, I'm not going to say because you do the commentary stuff, taking over my place next week after your 2 wins. And so Spud, you've done that, haven't you, mate?
Yes, I've done it. Yes.
Yes. Right. So I'm going to speak to the guys about their performance of the Performance League 1 of tonight's race, and I'm going to talk to them later about what their thoughts are of Canada next week. So we're going to start with Captain Stiff, who's won the race, Sir Spud in second, and a brilliant drive from Colin J in third place to get into the top 3 just at the nick of time. So, Captain Stiff, how you doing?
Good evening. Yeah, not too bad, Mark. Yeah, pretty happy with that one.
I tell you what, mate, you've been waiting for buses, haven't you, for like the last few seasons, haven't you? And now you've just got 2 wins within 3 races tonight. That's brilliant. 2 wins from the 3 races this season. But did you thought that you could win the race based on the pace that you had tonight?
I know. Look, it is easier in the Merc. The car around here was an absolute beast, and along the straights it was definitely way quicker, and that gives you the advantage. But yeah, it was. I think once I qualified in third on the supers, I definitely gave myself a decent shot at it. But I knew people like Colin, like Spud, would be pretty quick tonight. But yeah, it's good to get the win. It's good to get a second one. I've had a the last two races have been a little bit disappointing, no scoring in both. So yeah, it's good to get back in the points, and a win just makes it a little bit better.
Yeah. Do you think with this boost now, do you think you could be a title contender now? Of
Um, there's some races coming up that I've definitely got my eye on. Definitely, I think over the season, I probably would a top five would be a nice finish. I'm a little bit more realistic. There are a lot of guys in this league that are way quicker than I am, but definitely looking at the constructors with Aaron and I to kind of go on a run for that. That's the more likely one. That's my goal really.
Yeah, fair dues, fair dues. Oh, Stephen, who's in the comments? I keep saying commentary box, but he's not in here. But it's like the comments box, and he's saying, "Ask Stiff what tyres he used in the race." I think you had
I
the
I, I went from super soft to the soft.
fair enough. So if you hear that, oh, Stephen, that's for your tactic for tomorrow for the F3 league. If you want to do the super soft to the soft, but get the tips from the stiff man himself on that one. So captain, do you think with that boost now, do you from the did you was at some point worried about Sir Spud's battle during that last 5-10 laps of the race? Did you think it was going to be close?
Yeah, I actually thought once Spud tight, he started catching me up, and I knew he probably had outright pace over me, and we had a quite a fun battle for a couple of laps there, just overtaking each other and going side by side. But yeah, it was. I think I knew that I went onto the radio and heard that he had 6 seconds penalty, so I knew that even if he got past it, I just needed to stay within 3 seconds of him. So yeah, it kind of took the pressure off in the last few laps, but I don't know. It's he always puts the pressure. You know what he's like to race against. He's decent at what he does, and yeah, he's a clean driver to race with. So yeah, it was whether it was me or him first or second, I would have been happy with it.
Oh, fair dues. This is what I like with Invictus. This is what I like. Mutual respect between the drivers, and that's what you need. The need for speed on that one. And fair play to you too. Well, fair play to you, Captain Stiff, for a second win. I will not be surprised if you get more wins this season. I will not be surprised because you're doing a magnificent job as always with the driving, and you have improved. And I keep saying it. Oh, Stephen says, interesting race tomorrow. Can't wait. Well done, guys. Top race. So yeah, fair dues. Thanks for that, oh Stephen. That was a cracking stuff anyway. But yeah. Again, congratulations on your win tonight, Captain. Would you mind holding on for a few more minutes?
Yeah, too
For
easy.
Thank you very much. Aye, aye, Sir Spud. How you doing? Sir
Not happy. I should have won that.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
no, I'm happy. I'm happy with seconds. Congrats to Stiff and Colin. It's put up a good fight. Couldn't get past him.
Okay.
And there's decent points for the constructors for me and Colin. So that's the main thing as well. So
Okay.
but
Um, Sorry about that, Sir Spud. It was just like what happened at the start because I was trying to watch what happened with some of the stuff as well, like as in some of the action going on. So I noticed that you went drop down from first to like sixth within a few corners. So I don't know what actually happened from your side of point of view, um, but you did a great recovery drive, as you said, to get to second. Did you think, as you said, do you think you should have won the race before that? Do you reckon?
Well, I was in the Ferrari, and I was what over half a second, nearly a second quicker than the next player. So I thought, well, I would just manage the tyres, but I just got an absolute shocker of a start and just got swamped.
So
Just
you've had the shock. So you've had a slow
yeah,
start. Okay.
it's just my own fault. I got an absolute slow start, and then obviously when everyone's coming up by the side of you, there's only one line you could take, and then when you've got a car inside you, you've got to like sort of move out the way. I
Yeah.
went off the track, and that's when I lost most of the positions.
Yeah. But
Uh,
you did. To be fair, mate, considering what happened from the start and then recovery back to get to second and could have won the race against Captain Steve. Did you think Did you think that was the toughest battle you had with Captain Stiff for first place tonight? Would you say?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, most definitely. I was overtaking him. He'd just have that, that Merc engine was just so quick in a straight line. Even though I
Yeah,
was on rich and hot lap, it was just going past me as if I was a milk float. It was just too much pace. But I knew I could get him on the corners, but it was nowhere to overtake around the corners. Just had to try and get as close as possible, and then try and outbrake him in a few of the corners, but didn't happen. And then when
yeah,
I got another penalty, I thought, nah, it's pointless. I asked Jeff how much penalties he's got in front. He'd had one. I'd already had two. And I thought, I'll just settle for second, leave a bit
yeah,
of a gap, save the tyres, and just keep the gap behind, obviously, to Colin, to try and keep with that gap so I can get second.
yeah. But you did well, to be fair, Spud. You did well, to be fair, to get into second place, considering the bad start that you had. That's what I like, to recover a good recovery drive in this race. Where fair enough, you think you should have won. Fair enough. I'm not gonna argue about it, but that's what I like about the recovery drives. If you can recover it well, considering where you was originally, yeah, I would have taken first or second. If I was pulling away, then I made a mistake. That would have been annoying and hit first. But that's the problem with the F1 stuff. But that's what the determination, that's what the fighting spirit of the title stuff. That's what we'd like to see from all drivers as well as yourself, Spud, on trying
Yeah,
challenging for the performance. Do you think you got a good
I,
chance of the
no,
drivers? Do you think?
no chance.
No
No,
chance. Fair
no
enough.
chance.
That's a
It's it's going to be constructors. Probably, we're going to me and Colin are going to try and win the constructors, but it's going to be hard
yeah,
when you've got all F1 drivers in the quicker cars. You got Skyzy, you got Wave. They're quick guys, and
yeah.
Sky's got an absolute storming start again. How he does it, I don't know. But he got an absolute flyer. But then when I was caught behind Craig, I thought, well, this is going to be damage limitation. I've got to try my hardest, get past Craig. As soon as I can get past him, I can start catching the ones in front. But
Yeah,
it took way too long to get past Craig, and by the time I did, or he pitted, my tyres were shot, so I couldn't catch much time up.
fair enough.
So it's my own fault really, but I'm happy with second.
Fair enough, Spud. That's the honest truth. That's what I like with honesty as well as, you know, commitment from everyone.
Yeah,
That's just good stuff. So fair play to you, mate. Well done for getting second place again. A good recovery drive. Would you hold on for a few more minutes for
yeah.
the
I've only
count?
got a few minutes, and congrats to Gareth on his second win of the season.
Nice one. Nice one. Um, so Colin J, how you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm not bad, you.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Well done for getting third. That's a great ending to the race. That brilliant stuff to get using the ultra softs to try and overtake like quite a few cars, and as well as the champion of Mr. Sky Z to get third. Did you think third was the best that you could do tonight, or do you think you should have done a bit better tonight?
If I went one stop, which I couldn't because my tyre wear on medium traction, which I've changed to now for races, is shocking. I can't. It was 60% after like nine laps
Oh,
on
really?
I couldn't do any more laps, and I wouldn't last the softs the whole time, so I had to go two stop, and maybe I would have been up, maybe a bit more closer, but I was happy to get third.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Did you, at some point, thought that you could have lost out on third because of the battles that you had during the race?
When I got the penalty, I didn't think I was going to get third, but luckily I just pulled enough of a gap to Skyzy to just to tip him to it.
You just by the I
Yeah,
can't remember how much, but it was that I think it was about a second that you had, so it was good
yeah.
stuff from you anyway. So fair play to you on that one. But like you said, do you think you got a good chance of getting the constructors this season? Do you think?
Um, I think I'll start doing better in the races. Like after once this track, once we got to this track, I was a bit more comfortable around the tracks. I didn't like the first couple of tracks that
Yeah,
were in the calendar. wasn't a fan of them, and I was struggling. So hopefully
Okay.
now the tracks are I'm more familiar with the tracks, and I'll hopefully do a bit better. So you never know.
You never know.
Depends on the allocations as
No,
well.
to be fair, mate, you've done some cracking races, especially from last season of F3 as well, and your debut season of Invictus, and you've improved in left, right, and centre. This will be a good opportunity for you to get some decent points in for the constructors. I know you're Colin J. Where are you? I think he was in before the race. He was in ninth place, so this will be a massive
Yeah,
boost to get 10 points. So you would have 23 points. So you would have shot yourself up to at least the top five, top six, maybe, depending on
yeah.
penalties and situations and stuff. But is this the kickstart now for you for your season, or do you think it's too early to say?
Hope I think it will be a bit of a kickstart, but I hope this you never know really. Anything can happen in racing. But yeah, hopefully it will be a kickstart for the rest of the calendar.
Fair enough, fair enough. And again, Colin J, I do respect you. I respect all the drivers as well. You've done a magnificent job, and I will say this now, and you could be a title contender in many seasons to come. I don't know whether you can get it this season. It could be the constructors this season with Spud, but it'll be a massive boost, and I would like to see so many drivers, especially Captain Stiff and Colin J, and everyone else like Fasconi, Mike, everyone to at least have a win of the title because it'll be a cry to my sorry a cry in my eye on that one. So you all done a fantastic job, and tonight was one of the bestest ever races I have ever seen, and I will say it again. That is one of the bestest ever races I've ever seen. So well done to you three. Well done to everyone else tonight. But yeah, Colin J, do you think? Would you mind staying for a few more minutes? And well done for getting third.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Cheers.
Cool. Thank you very much. Right, I'm just talking to the guys about their performance tonight in Austria, which is one of the bestest ever races I have ever witnessed as well. There may be a few more from the past, but tonight has been a cracking race this season, as I've seen it as well. So, we've done Austria, we've done Japan, we've done Spain, and we've done Bahrain. We're off to Canada. So I'll be asking the usual two questions to them. So yeah, I'm just going to see what happens here. What are your thoughts? What do you think of the track, and what are your expectations for next week? Bear in mind, I know you don't know about the car allocations, so I understand that. But say you had a fast like an equal car, shall we say? So Captain Stiff, what are your thoughts of Canada, and what are your expectations for next week?
A massive fan of the track, watching it, driving around it, not so much. Not one I've done massively well in over the last year or so in Invictus. So yeah, it'll be a tricky one. It would kind of help me out hugely if it rained. I seem to go much better in there in the rain compared to the dry. So a rainy race there would I definitely see myself being way more competitive compared to being on the dries. But yeah, it's an all right one. Not a favourite of mine, but I did say the same about Spain, and I ended up doing quite well there that week well until I crashed out late in the race, but then won it in F3. So I don't know. I keep on saying I'm not very good at certain places and then get decent results there. So
It's just like an omen to say, I'm going to say this now. Bring me the luck next week on that one. So, but yeah, you've done a fantastic job, Captain, and I wish you all the very best of luck. Again, I keep saying it every time. Hopefully, you get more wins, more podiums, and I will say this to you now, mate. You've done a cracking job as a driver and a commentator as well. And keep up with the good work as always, and hopefully get more than 2 wins. This will be your best ever record at Invictus Racing Leagues. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cheers, Milk. Much appreciated.
it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry, I'll give you the fiver afterwards on that one. But well done for tonight, mate. You've done a cracking job. So Spud, what are your thoughts of Canada, and what are your expectations for next week?
Canada's a good track. If I can recall back to F3 last season, if me and Colin can get a result like we did there, it's going to put a massive boost to the constructors, because we just walked away with it. To be fair, but it's me and Fasco are going to think of the car allocations of where to put people now, so it's going to be hard to see what car I'm going to be into, what pace I can get. But
Yeah,
Canada's a good track.
yeah,
It's just the World of Champions.
yeah. I would like to see what car allocations it's going to be for next week, considering from what I've seen from the car stuff anyway tonight. So it'd be interesting stuff between obviously yourself and Vasco to pick the right cars for the right drivers for next week as well.
Yeah.
But well done for getting second. I wish you all the very best of luck this season, whether it's more wins, podiums, who knows. Again,
Podiums would be nice.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But you've shot yourself back up to at least the top half, definitely, as far as I know,
Yeah.
anyway. So well done
Yeah.
for tonight, mate. Well done for getting second.
Thank you very much.
So Colin J, last two questions for you, mate. Don't worry, no pressure. What are your thoughts of Canada, and what are your expectations at Canada next week?
I'm the opposite to Steve. If it rains, I'm not going to be that good. I'll be near the back, but obviously depending on allocations, like you said, I'm going to aim for a top 5 because I done quite well last year. Last year in F3,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, top 5 would be my aim.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But it could. Canada's one of those tracks where, as you said, it could rain at any minute, at any point in time. But most of the times that I've seen lately have been dry. So I'm just going to say commentator's curse. We're going to be tipping it down with rain next week. And I thought it was going to rain tonight in Austria, and it didn't work. So it could work, could not work. But Colin J, again, well done for getting third. And I wish you all the very best of luck, whether you get more wins, podiums, who knows.
Yes.
Again, well done for a brilliant recovery. Like I said, Spud for a recovery drive, and you, Colin J, for just getting pipped ahead in, yeah, but for just pipped ahead for the third place ahead of Mr. Scorsese, the champion from last season. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone. I'd like to say a big thank you to the guys that have just joined in the commentary box, or the podium questions of Captain Stiff, Sir Spud, and Colin J. You're more than welcome to stay if you want, guys. I'm just going to say my last bits before the end of the stream, so you're more than welcome to stay, or you've had to go. You can go. I've got no problem with that. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated on that one. So my final thoughts for tonight's race. What a race. And I will say this again. What a race. There were so many 2 in a beds, 3 in a bed. I missed out on possibly 1 or 2 3 in a beds. There were so many 2 in a beds. I could not even be exhausted afterwards. And I just cannot believe it. It was an absolute battle, left, right, and centre, from the top 2 of Captain Stiff and Sir Spud to the battle of Colin J and Mr. Sky Z, and also the battle from Mike and SJD. I could say for everyone like Craig and Aaron J. Spence trying to battle it out for like the top 2 positions in the drivers as well as on the track as well. But fair play to like I say, fair play to the guys, fair play to Craig as well, against the top 4 in the Haas car as well. But yeah, it's a massive drive. I'm not sure what happened between Lozak and Boy Better Now, so hopefully they'll bounce back as quickly as possible. So, but yeah, it's a cracking race, and I would love to see this next season, because this has been one of the bestest ever races I have ever seen, from start to finish. I was going to say from top to bottom, but that didn't work out. From start to finish on that one. So, brilliant drive, and I'd like to say a massive thank you to all the guys that were in the commentary and the comments box, and much appreciated as well. So I'll just always remember, stay classy. See you later, guys. I'll see you next week at the glorious race of Canada. Ta-ra a bit. Bye bye.